Watford have agreed wage deferrals with their players. They're the third club to do so. Three other clubs have agreed wage cuts. Two in the Premier League, one in the Championship. Birmingham City led the way before the PFA talks even really began with the Premier League and the EFL. Now we know that there's the EFL and PFA proposal for the Football League to do with wage deferrals and wage cuts, and they put forward their ideas on the table to be voted on by their members. But the breakdown in talks between the PFA and the leagues is especially the Premier League, is really crucial. It's now disintegrating into clubs dealing with their squads on a club squad basis and a case by case basis, which is sort of what the PFA wanted, but they wanted wage deferrals across the board on a club by club basis on a variance between 3 and 12 months on a player and club by club basis. The Premier League wanted a blanket 30% wage cut. They haven't got that. The two clubs in the Premier League that have agreed wage cuts are Chelsea and Arsenal, and they are far below the 30% that the Premier League were asking. In the Championship, Birmingham City players took a 50% wage cut very, very quickly in consultation with the club. So going forward, we could see player strike or threats of a player strike, and we could see a salary cap introduced to control costs. I don't think salaries will reach the level that they have in recent years, and I don't think transfers will reach the level that they have in recent years, like the Neymar transfer and the reported Harry Kane, will he go, will he stay for 200 million? I don't see that being tolerated by the fan base. I don't see that really being acceptable at this time, and I find it hard to fathom the PR disaster that would be to try and justify the high wages and high transfers. But Watford, while they've agreed a wage deferral, the players are still unhappy about how their bonuses for last season were structured and paid. There's still that ongoing issue. I think they'll be put on the back burner for now until football resumes. But when football does resume, I think that's going to be a sticking point with this club in particular. We'll see what else happens. We'll see what other clubs do, whether they go for wage cuts or wage deferrals. But it's not a universal agreement throughout the league, and it's not a universal agreement with the PFA either. So no one comes out a winner out of this. The PR disaster this has become has damaged the reputation of English football somewhat. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what other clubs will do. They will obviously be paying attention to this situation and weighing up their options. And we'll also see what other statements the PFA make as well, and see if they can put pressure on more clubs to do it on a case-by-case basis. But I'm going to leave that there. Watford have deferred player wages. We'll see what other clubs do. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Place your thoughts below, and I'll have some more videos for you very, very, very soon.